now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Keeping it with Mixon. Still working past the 40. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing now, off play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this is going to be far from the only time these replays will be on the screen over the next week, Brock, but they're not going to enjoy watching them. Have not taken care of the football, and this looks a whole lot like teaching tape for this defense.
Kate, think of all the great defenses over the last 50, 60 years. The '85 Bears, I think of the Seahawks and the Legion of Boom. 39 takeaways in their Super Bowl title winning year. Elite defenses have games just like this one where they take the ball away over and over and over and over again. The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Gets out of trouble. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Got to get out of their own way here as they're backed up, first and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two.
Hey, uno. Hey.
He's throwing for it. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Texans are going to take over after the interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to addition.
They connect on the deep shot. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And this one doesn't make it into the landing zone. It comes down shy of the 20, and by the new rules this
Free kick
year,
out of bounds.
that means the ball is going to be placed at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Here we go.
This, our last play of the quarter.
South. Play.
1st down, Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So after figuring out the flag, always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Jackson escapes the... Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Texans grab it!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Only quick, right?
Slot man motioned over.
Good.
Stroud throwing here on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Hardy on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Lamar. And they pick him off again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Diggs there to bring it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans running them out of the building. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Hardy on the return. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, here's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defense.
The tight end gets it on the fake. And yep, that seems about right with how this game has gone. He's unable to make it in for two, and they're still down a hefty amount. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, Stroud. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. The fifth of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Hardy on the return. They pull out the reverse. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. This offense making its way back out now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar back to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lamar out of the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Oh, this big guy is moving! And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens take 7 points off the deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On play action, here's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans authoring a blowout here.
Already.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
2J.
Again, they give to Mixon. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, let's go. Today.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot at this extra point here. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the
Personal
kicker.
foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is down all the way to the 3.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt, but hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important.
And they pick him off again! Azeez Al-Shire has it. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. And the Texans have it again after yet another interception. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments that we don't see a lot, right? Interception, a run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. New set of downs for him at the 38. He's got time here. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Stroud off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So it's a win for the Texans. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen.